इसके सामने
This is the tibia, this is the leg bone. There is a small fragment here, and then there is this fragment that actually damaged and hit the tibia, the right tibia. These are images of the left side fracture of the right tibia. But this is the image that is perhaps the most important one, and you will see is what is called the neurovascular bundle. In other words, the main artery of the thigh that is going right here. And so you can see that the fragments are within very, very close proximity to the artery, and even a minor movement, or had the bullet fragments gone any further.
Acha ji, question. I had information that these three people had planned. I named the three people. And they had planned either it was going to be that day or the next day. It was either going to be in Wazirabad or the next day we were in Gujarat, that they were going to make an attempt on me. And he asked me not to take the trip because they would try and assassinate me. So this all played to that script. The whole thing was that they got hold of this guy who was a decoy. What happened was that there were two gunmen. One was this decoy who fired from the side, and it hit my legs. So as I was following, the real guy was in the front in some building, and so as I was following, these bullets went over my head. So he was supposed to hit from the front. We feel this was going to be the religious type guy who made some statements, that I was against, I had insulted, I committed blasphemy. And so he was the decoy, the real killer was at the front. And because they didn't synchronize it or something, because as I was, when it hit my legs, I fell, and the bullets, the second burst came from front. So we all know there were these two gunmen. So these three guys, we want their resignation because there can be no investigation if the Prime Minister, the Interior Minister, and this ISI guy, Faisal, Major General Faisal, if these three are involved, there can be no independent investigation. And I think they're petrified of the long march because they saw the crowds joining us, and they're scared that by the time we reach Islamabad, there will be, which I know there would have been, and whenever we restart the march, there'll be a sea of people in Islamabad. So that's when they planned this. And I have inside information. All I want is a proper investigation into this. Now the proper investigation cannot take place with these three on top. I don't know what their next move is. I know what my next move is. And that is the moment I'm up to it, I'll be on the roads again. We'll be protesting, we'll be on the roads.
Are we planning
all peaceful
to continue?
protests. A long march will have to wait till I'm a little bit more mobile. But our protests will continue. The fact is that it was actually a very well planned thing, because the real shooter was in the front, and he was the main professional. तो हमें एक मजबूत फौज की जरूरत, लेकिन जब तक आप एक तनकीद का एलिमेंट ही निकाल दें कि आप कहते हैं कि वो तो कानून से ऊपर है, वो कोई सिस्टम नहीं चल सकता. मेरी सारी जो तहरीक है, all will be the hard change. आराम से
खान साहब लूज करें फ्रेम लूज करें स्टॉप फेस प्लीज गेट यार वीडियो ना
ऑपरेशन माशाल्लाह ठीक है.
लिफ्ट चेक करें